Hello class, I'm Dr. Reed and I want to talk to you about your staffing module assignment, which you should have looked at already. In Module 1, Dr. Turpin has an excellent review of how to calculate staffing needs, how to estimate your staffing needs, and how to calculate the different various parts of the staffing assignment. So watch this video, and you may want to watch it more than once. So let's go to Module 3, where you will be submitting your staffing assignment at the end of Module 3 on Saturday night. So in this module, under the staffing module assignment, you have the overview, which is very important that you read and know what's being expected of you. And then you have a staffing module template, and this is where you're going to be putting your answers. So let's just look at how that happens in Turnitin. In Excel. So here's your staffing module. Now these are not there in the regular one. I put them in there a few minutes ago. But so this is what you're going to get when you open it. Now notice it says with creating a formula, feel free to place constant numbers in separate cells. All right, what does that mean? It doesn't mean that you don't have to use formulas, but you should put the numbers that you will be using repetitively in cells where you can reference. So in this one here, they give you that you maybe want to put 8, 40, and 80. All right, so now you have them set up here. In this area, it's probably going to be the same number. Now, when you're working with the paid to work ratio, that number is given to you. There's 2 assignments in there, and those numbers are given to you. So you can use this number as a reference cell whenever you need that number. And a little further down, there's another one here. And notice that they're different. It's 2 totally different calculation groups. Okay, so that's about what you can do when you put your constants. So let's see how it really works. So in this cell here, I'm going to delete this. I have a store and I'm selling widgets. And my widgets come in bundles of 5, 10, 15, and 20. So let's say George here wants to buy 5 widgets. Okay, so he's going to get 5 widgets. So in my cell for my formula, and you'll see as I type it in, it'll be written up here in the formula bar. So I will type in, I want this cell to equal this many widgets, this cell, times, which is an asterisk, $10. Okay, and so that's going to cost George $50. All right, now you notice that this here, I have formulated these. You can always just highlight the areas that you want, go to your format cells, and just tell it what you want, okay? All right, so let's now say that John here wants 10 widgets, and John wants to pay $15 per each widget because he's getting an upgrade. Now, John has a $15 credit with the store. So that's another factor we have to factor in, right? So I would have to know how much would 10 widgets at $15 a piece cost minus John's $10 credit. So let's break that in here as a formula. So I want this cell to equal 10 widgets. Let's back up just a minute here. Wants to equal, so you have to put your statements in Excel, and these are your called arguments. So my first argument is that I want 10 widgets times $15 a widget, and I'll close that argument. Then I want to deduct my $15 credit. So I click $15 again. And what happens? All right, so 10 times 15 is 150, and if you take away the $5 credit, he now has 135. You're going to use this in your formulas in staffing because there will be times that you're going to have to calculate this group of numbers, adding and subtracting, and then you're going to have to either divide it or multiply it times another number to get the right answer. So that's a good way to do that in this cell. So let's do one more real quick. So let's say Mary Mary here is going to buy 15 widgets at $5 a piece, and she already has a $10 credit, okay? So my first argument is how much are the widgets? Well, the widgets are 15 widgets times $5 a piece, and that's my first argument. My second argument is that Mary has a $5 credit already, okay? So her answer is there, 70. So it would be $75, but she'll only pay 70 because she's got a credit. I hope that helps you guys in learning how to work with Excel. Anytime you have an answer in the cell, you can always look up and see the formula bar. It's up here, and that will tell you what that formula is for that particular cell. All right. I hope this helps, and if you can just email me if you have any questions, I'll be glad to help you and walk you through this if necessary.